So for the benefit of the committee, given that we have both Network Rail and ScotRail Alliance here, does anyone know the total cost of EGIP? Because I asked the Transport Minister yesterday and he was unable to tell me. I'd like to think around the table here today we have the expertise that someone could flag up to the committee what on earth the total cost of this project is going to be.
Well, I think that clearly the issues that we're facing in the moment are going to have a cost implication. And there are other, it's a very complicated program with a number of different elements to it, including the Queen Street Station, of course, which is a very exciting development. So we are constantly reviewing the costs, and some of those costs are commercially in dispute. I mean, so we will have, inevitably have some debate with our contracting alliance partners around where those costs should fall. So there's some uncertainty around the total cost in that regard. So I don't want to give a number today. This wouldn't be appropriate, I think, to give us a precise number today. But I think when we have greater clarity around the overall program and the Queen Street program and so on, then I think it would be entirely appropriate for Alex to update the committee on the total cost picture.
Do you have a ballpark or a range?
Yeah, but as I said, I think partly because of the commercial complexities here, I think it would be not appropriate to declare it at this point.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that we'll have electric trains on the Glasgow-Edinburgh line in October? Well, December, pardon me.
Well, we will actually have electric trains in October as well, but and we are confident about that. But all projects have risk associated with them, and so am I 90% confident? I think we're very confident. But it's not a cast iron guarantee, and I don't think you'd expect that either, because events can occur that we will then need to manage. But we have a plan, and I think the good thing I would say is, and I spoke last night, in fact, to the chief executive of the major contractor around this, and I was really encouraged about the difference in approach that we now have on this project. Because one of the things that I think, and I'm sure you find this unacceptable, I certainly find it unacceptable, is that some of the problems that we identified on this project came very late, and at the last minute, really. And that suggested that some of our project management controls were not as strong as they needed to be within the alliance. And I was very encouraged last night speaking to the chief executive of the major contractor that our controls are clearly a lot stronger, and that we really do understand what it now takes to deliver this. The improvement in resourcing that we've got is having an impact. So I feel an awful lot more confident about this program today than I did a month ago.